Oh, definitely. This week will be a big one.
Yep.
I haven't tipped. I got to admit, I haven't tipped them. It's always tough in Ballarat there.
Yes.
It's usually
And the
10
Bulldogs are up and about at the
yeah,
moment, aren't
exactly. Bontempelli's up and running again, and so it's going to be tough there, but that's one we could win. Sometimes we step up in those ones that you can't. Hawthorn the other week,
Yeah.
I couldn't pick him against Hawthorn, and why they
they? Well,
went.
the form didn't allow you to.
No,
That's
no.
the thing, is it?
No, they were terrible
Yep.
previous to that.
Yep.
But it's a couple of big scalps we need. We've got to get the Crows then the week after. So, that'll tell.
Is it a case of North Melbourne came to town, I suppose, getting belted in the press, and they got belted again this week in the press, obviously from Kane Corns, but the week before they got belted a little bit with Clarkson and what's going on and why aren't they doing better than what they are and where are they at and so on and so on. Is that the challenge that Port Adelaide likes? We know the teams from the 80s, the 90s, Norwood Port, Norwood Sturt, there was always that banter and rivalry that whenever it was game on, it was game on. You talk about the Crows next week, and we'll flesh that out a little bit more. But do you think North Melbourne coming to town almost fire and brimstone, they've got to make a statement, the game that they sort of needed?
Absolutely. Had nothing to lose, did they? So I think if you look back in our previous history, early days, we always struggled against North Melbourne, and they weren't that good a side back then. They've got a good side. I mean, they're young and they're up and about.
Yep.
Got a great coach.
Just haven't quite put it together yet.
I think it's not long, and that they're going to be. They've been knocking on some doors.
The reason I asked that is because you mentioned Hawthorn there. Same deal. We know what happened last year in the finals. Hawthorn come to town, fire and brimstone, and they blow them away with a half a footy that was really almost the best we've seen this year.
Yeah. I mean, we started like that Saturday whenever we played.
Yes.
7-2.
Yep.
Almost game over,
Yep.
just about, We were playing some beautiful footy, and, different... different things came up,
Yes.
and they were back in the game, so